Oh, this is brilliant storytelling. This is storytelling. Yo, yo, yo. What is up, everybody? Welcome back as we continue with more of The Wire, hopping into season 4, episode 10, titled Misgivings. We just came fresh from episode 9. Brilliant episode. Such a great way to get introduced into The Wire after the vacation I had over in Japan. Yeah, guys, the show is incredible, beyond which that I think, I could have possibly comprehended. I mean, I made sure to really address my feelings as detailed as I possibly can towards the conclusion of episode 9, but I don't think you guys truly understand just how much I love this show. Maybe by the end of the entire series, you'll begin to understand, but man, this is as close to perfect as you can possibly get, um, with all the characters and the conversations that go into just the gray areas and explore through brilliant filmmaking and storytelling and characters engaging with one another. It's fascinating beyond anything I've seen before. And to be able to continue on with this momentum is great. I think for those on the Patreon, being able to have these 2 episodes back to back is a great way to segue different conversations and different causes and effects. So again, if you guys want to be able to follow that momentum, I highly recommend checking out the Patreon, not only because of that, but also because it helps out the channel the best way. It really does. So again, if you really want to be able to support just the education of these things and just finding more conversations like this, because I don't know about y'all, I have difficulty finding just conversations like this on YouTube. Not to say that it's impossible or rare. It's just let's just be honest, man. Let's be honest. Like, I feel like I'm the only one within this space having conversations like this as nuanced and as open as possible. And it's not even just because of my background within filmmaking that provides the commentary. I think it's also because of the life that I've lived. Not only throughout this 27 years of my existence, but also because of just me being raised the way that I am and how I connect with these characters, I connect with this story, and how I've also came to similar questions and conclusions, and even still trying to figure out and navigate my way throughout this walk of life, whether that's me going through capitalism, whether that's me going through classism, whether that's me going through racism, whether that's me going through just so many other industrialism and industries, even within film industry, within the music industry, within just a lot of these mechanisms, I should say, that churn people. You know what I'm saying? And it's interesting, with education system. There's a lot of, with the police system. There's with the government system. Guys, this thing goes deep, and these are conversations I've had with myself, that I've talked with myself. I've only been really able to dabble within these conversations with a select few people because of their relation to me and my life. So it's difficult to find these conversations outside of myself. When it comes to just the online interactiveness of these complexities. But The Wire really does bring out something that I think is incredible. And it's a shame that there's not a lot of conversations within it. I feel like sometimes when I see conversations of The Wire, it's more so talked about in a spectacle sense. That's not a bad thing either. It really isn't. But I think The Wire is so much deeper than just the spectacle of it. It's so much deeper than the killings. It's so much deeper than even the brilliant acting. There are conversations that are being had that I just wish more people that discuss The Wire. Hey, I mean, for the Patreon, y'all know what's good, right? But when I step out into the public atmosphere or the Ethernet, it's a shame that there's not a lot of conversations like this, because I think this is what really matters. This is where we really find the change. I think in this climate, everybody is so quick to try to force feed other people's extreme viewpoints, for change, and that's unfortunately not how things work. And I think The Wire shows that incredibly, not just from a democracy standpoint, but from so many standpoints that even stretch down to the trickle individuals that are, the makeup of this series, but also the individuals that make up the world in real life. It's fascinating, and again, it's difficult to find these conversations because they are difficult to have. And unfortunately, it does seem like it as time goes on, and money being an incentive. That conversation and that atmosphere, that room to have these conversations, it just gets bloated. It gets bloated with a bunch of bull crap, and it's unfortunate. I wish we had more conversations like this. I wish I was able to engage with other creators even when it comes to conversations like this, but unfortunately, there's not the space for it. But I still think YouTube is great. Obviously, I'm on it. I still think amongst all the bull crap, YouTube is great. I think it's one of the better ways to engage with education as well for those who are individually trying to seek out that conversation and that education. But everything is just so money incentive, man. It's so money incentive, which again, I get it. It's not a bad thing. I 100% understand having to pay your bills. I'm not saying anything wrong with that, but there comes a degree where it becomes gluttonous, right? Capitalism is great because of its trade purposes, but it becomes brutal and sadistic almost when it becomes more of like a consumption, and that consumption turns into a gluttonous nature. Whereas I think the core of capitalism is trade, the trading of value. And that value is one of the reasons why I started YouTube. You know what I'm saying? It started because, during a time, especially when COVID happened in the film industry, this is a long intro, but whatever, we're here for it. During my stay in the film industry and COVID happened, I was able to see a lot of the picture, and I had to ask myself existential things that curated to who I am as a person. And if I stayed where I was, I just had to accept it. It's like, listen, if I'm staying and I'm telling myself I'm a player in this game, I can't complain no more, right? It is what it is on some Avon Barksdale type of vibe. Like at a certain point, you can't complain about the system if you're gonna steady play in it. So being able to take a step out of that and then engage with capitalism differently, and try my best to just carve out the value aspect, and thankfully being able to find it is a beautiful thing. I think capitalism is great because of that nature, that intrinsic nature of value and the trading of that value. And I'm very, very grateful for those of you out there who have continued supporting me, whether that's on Patreon, or I should say in particular, especially on Patreon, but also, within the comments of the YouTube, within the likes and all that good stuff. It really does mean a lot to me because, yes, it is about paying the bills, but, the reason I do this is because of the intrinsic value of trading information and sharing insight and spreading some type of information and education that I think can really, hopefully change somebody's perspective and give power to an individual enough for them to seek their own way throughout this world, this confusing world. And, also says that I appreciate y'all for real. It really is. The Wire is goated beyond belief from what I'm seeing so far, and I'm excited to just continue on with that feeling and throughout this entire series with that messaging. So again, appreciate y'all. As always, if you want to be able to support the Patreon, by all means, go ahead and check it out so that way you get 2 episodes per week rather than 1, and a bunch of other things that come along with the benefits of being a Patreon member. You can also, support by leaving a like, comment, and subscribe. If you haven't, it's super easy. Just tap that thumbs up. It takes 1 second, and I will appreciate you forever. I think that's a great value. No, but you can also show support by, just simply enjoying yourself when it comes to, just engaging with this type of content. So as always, I appreciate y'all. Let's stop talking. Let's hop into episode 10. This one is titled Misgivings. I'm telling y'all, if this misfortune continues happening to Bubs, I'm gonna wild out. You guys haven't seen me wild out for real. I might actually wild out, bro. I don't know. Oh my god, dude. Bro, I'd be so mad if that was my car.
Fuck! Officer, what are you doing? What, you need bifocals or something? What?
You know she wanted to say, please.
Little motherfucker. You know,
Man, this dude sucks, bro. I do not like this dude, man.
you know how many hours of my life you owe me, you little shit?
Damn, yo, that hurt.
You think that hurts?
No.
Hey, yo. Hey, yo, bro.
Let's see how easy you boost a car now.
This man over here breaking this little kid's fingers, man. Are you for real? And he still got on that damn ring he stole. Wrap him up. Marlo, I'm going to need you to wrap that guy up. I need you to vacate him real quick. Listen, I know that's bad, okay? I'm not telling you what's right or wrong here, by the way. Okay? There's nothing you can do about it. This is a TV show. I hope you guys tuned in for what I had to say in the intro. You know what I'm saying? I think, you know, a lot of truth was said there. You know, but if you don't want to listen to the intro, I get it. I understand. Just know you a lame. Just know you only want things one way. I'm gonna have to vacate you now. You guys not ready for those. You guys not ready for the truth serum that was in the intro. You guys are not ready for that. 27 years of being on this planet. World going one way, people another. All right, Pooh.
They ain't got to look no further. The indispensable man. It was Royce holding you back, Urban. Now out from under you shine.
Look at these people jerking each other off here. Look at this triangular jerk off we got going on here.
And let your friends handle theirs.
He has a point. As much as Clay Davis is like, you know, a damn Orochimaru type worm, there's a reason why he's where he is. He's not dumb, that's for sure.
Make them drowsy?
Right.
So it's about the tests.
From now till they're done, everything's about the test.
Everything has to look good on paper so we can get that money.
Where?
Issue is, where is that money going to? If it's only going to a few people, what's the point? Why are we sacrificing the time of these children?
Yeah. How you know? Global warming. So why is it so cold already?
Yo, we just getting old.
Yo, how about that? That is some real right there, bruh. That's real as hell. Man, why is the sky getting so dark so early? Man, it's because we getting old. We getting old.
Charge, huh?
Just a humble, false statement and shit. Saying I wasn't who I really was.
Global warming is real, though, so that's another real thing. Two things are real there.
Special 2 for 1.
What you want?
Menu, yo, give him a menu.
I'll tell you what. The moment I stopped wearing baggy jeans was when I was in school and somebody said that my junk could do backflips in it. I was like, okay, yeah, that's enough of that. That is disrespectful as hell. Never again. I apologize. That's a real story, bro. I was traumatized after that.
Actually, that's the second thing they told me. The area superintendent wants to see the two of you tomorrow morning. 9 o'clock in the conference room.
I love how she legit looks like the principal, bro. That is hilarious. Whoever casted her, I mean, just the casting calls in general, they did a phenomenal job with this series.
If you know it was Marlo, you still go through with it, no?
I wish I'd have known. I enjoyed it that much more.
Yeah, just one person to not care. Not to say that he doesn't, but, you know, it's Omar, bro. He feels like he's a main character. So does Marlo, you know what I'm saying?
It's her.
You hungry?
What you done was fucked up, man.
I don't know how bad I felt when I heard.
Man, F you, dog. I want to like you, man, but you suck for that.
And it disappeared a few weeks back. And for various reasons that I can't get into, I gotta get it back somehow.
Campbell.
Yeah.
You trying to send Bubs up in Marlowe's territory? Man, F you, dog. Come on, man. You can't even protect Bubs.
You know, I owe him the deal.
I'm heated, bro. I'm a hot pocket right now, bro. Gave Bubs some chicken tenders and fries and grape drink for a whoop ass. I ought to slap this dude, but fine, whatever.
Hey, this motherfucker, he messing with my livelihood here. Like, always coming back, always. He's like some Terminator and shit.
Look how scared Bubs is, man. Look how frightened he is, man.
Go, motherfucker. Fuck you still waiting for?
Damn. Look at him, man. He's gonna take some time.
Oh, ain't nobody walking with me nowhere.
Damn, bro. Yikes. Well. How you feel about that, Slim? How you feel about that, man?
Don't add up.
Mm.
Interesting, though.
Game's changed, man. Ever since Avon got locked up. I mean, people got to move somewhere. People got to find work somewhere.
81%?
82. In a city where Democrats outnumber Republicans 9-1.
Anything less would have been an embarrassment.
Huh? Yo, he's out to kill, man. I love this energy from Corchetti, man.
Pay raise would help.
I can ask Nerese about that pay raise getting passed. Maybe convince some of the ministers they
It sucks.
need to move on.
It sucks because this man is like the most middleman of all middlemen. And unfortunately, you might need him. That's the sad part.
We may find ourselves working together closely. Thanks for your time.
What a slimy little gremlin, bro. They are in disbelief, bro. They're like, I cannot believe it.
Setting us up for the law. He and Burrell are thick as thieves.
And do we know what the long con is?
At least we know he's running one. She.
Shit. I love how everybody knows about that. That's funny as hell.
It's bad in there. I don't know if it's that bad.
A lot here different.
Damn. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, that's nightmarish. That's why I'm not trying to go to no prison, fam.
Fucking charity ward here. I'll go tell the shift commander.
You should looking out for him, man. You know, because there's a lot of people that would just throw him in there regardless. You know what I'm saying?
Just want him gone. Just want him away from me and Buck. The fuck you through the gym?
It's a good question. I think Chris can understand. Oh, man. Learning a little bit about Chris, man. We're not giving an explanation, but we're giving a reaction. That's all you need.
Open containers, too.
What's wrong with writing a ticket?
Gonna be doing more of that, too. But word is the commissioner himself wants to juke arrests.
Open container used to be sacked.
There you go. Everybody's juking, whether that's in the police department or in the education system.
More than one fork.
How'd they do?
Yeah, pretty well, considering.
Did they embarrass us?
Oh my God! What embarrass us, bro? That's annoying, man.
For anyone else to do well.
So we're writing them off.
No, that's what we're not doing.
You're not educating them. You're socializing them.
They weren't.
What's wrong with that? Don't you with? I mean, let the scene breathe, bro. I'm getting triggered.
Put a problem on a blackboard or teach them every problem on some statewide test. It won't matter. None of it. Because they're not learning for our world. They're learning for theirs.
There you go. There you go. I just gotta let him breathe. He'll talk for me.
Not to them.
Do what's right, girl. Damn. Damn. I was about to get triggered, bro. I was about to light me up.
Mr. Colvin, you know him? He used to be police.
Tall? Bald?
Yeah.
How about that? How about that? Ah, that's what I like. That's what I love to see.
Under this is to stop fucking lying, okay? You grab your dick, you walk into Merrimel's office, and you say, Lieutenant, I made a mistake.
There you go. There you go. Come on, man. Do the right thing, bro.
My stripes on this. Look, maybe he does, but if you wait until ISD comes looking for that camera and he figures out the lie for himself, he takes your fucking balls.
You're also endangering Bubs, bro. Stop playing around. Yo! Yo! I hate this dude now. He's pissing me off, man. He's such a wimpy soul right now, man. Why would you make me feel that way towards you, bro?
Sir, this is who it is. Turn that fucking thing off.
I am starting to believe that this...
I hate that. This is literally the worst thing that's happening in this show right now. This is easily the worst thing. I dislike this so much.
That's why we do the paperwork.
You giving me a motherfucking ticket, man? You got your motherfucking mind.
Bro, a ticket will get you heated like that, bro. Come on now.
To think highly of you, boss. He invoked your name with a measure of respect.
Yeah, it was about a few weeks ago. I was in a room with him being called everything but a child of God.
Ha! Funny. Funny, funny, funny.
And if you tell him, buddy, I'll cut your balls off.
That's funny, bruh. That's hilarious. He said, if you tell anybody else, I'll cut your balls off. That's hilarious, man.
Might change this shit, not ramp it up.
And you still fucking that bitch? Yeah, burning like hell, man.
Man, Pooh, bro, you got every STD, STI known to man, bro. Put a damn condom on, bro. Now, matter of fact, practice abstinence, my guy.
Kevin, what about him?
You ain't heard? Chris and Snoop walked him down an alley. He in a vacant now.
God damn, at least he's telling them.
And now the word out in the street. Sorry, dog.
At least he's telling him, bro. At least he's telling him because, yeah, if you in a vacant, nobody's gonna know you, man. Nobody's gonna know you gone.
Plymouth Rock. Got that Plymouth Rock?
Damn, homie was just talking to him, bro. Imagine that. Look at this isolating shot right there. Dear God. Uh-oh. Omar versus Slim. Is this what we about to have right now? Is this what we about to, witness? I mean, obviously Omar takes Slim. I love Slim, but yeah, bro. Omar is different, man.
Morning, ladies. Help a man get something to eat.
This show needs to stop. They need to stop doing this. Enough is enough. It's either I'm going to need some retribution or I'm going to find ways to warp into the show and just cause mayhem. I'm about to show y'all pain, for real. This ain't no anime bullcrap either.
Late model Lincoln. You want the license?
Yeah, give it.
P-R-A-Z-G-O-D.
Praise God, okay. Yeah, I'm happy that he's doing this.
How they've lived. And I think any gain or progress is temporary. I think this project may be flawed.
Well, then what do you suggest, woman? What do you suggest? You're just saying things. You just mad you got pushed on the ground by a 13-year-old girl. Your toothpick bit. Okay, I'm joking. But damn, man.
Or he's letting it go, trying to give Burrell enough rope for you to get angry and fire the man for insubordination. But I need to know where you stand.
There you go.
Well, I gave you my word.
There you go. You need more than your word. You need your action.
Son, be gentle than that. Fuck up, I ain't your son.
This is embarrassing. You should have helped out Bubs. You deserve everything that's happening to you.
I'm gonna damn sure get your name and badge number.
what you get, man. You should have helped out Bubs. Stupid.
Daniel.
Stupid.
I don't think I know him.
Seriously.
Oh, he hasn't played much politics, though he used to be married.
Making me suffer the worst thing I have to witness. Watching Bubs get mistreated.
So we're buying time here.
Enough for Irvin to show the new mayor who butters the bread.
And for events to take the new penny shine off.
This man, this girl over here. Oh, but my people. Shut up. Everybody's so fake.
Leave my son the fuck alone. And you afraid to go to baby booking? The fuck is wrong with you, boy? Get in the damn house.
You know, I wish I could just ring those hoops and just, I don't know, get my mom to whoop her ass, right? For crying out loud. I know she'd do it.
Kid got the point.
It's crazy, man. It's brutal with what these kids have to grow up with, man.
So what are you drinking?
I'll have a white wine.
I'm good, thanks.
Yeah, McNulty. I love this shot, how they're on opposite ends of the table.
The kids have my number, but...
Man, life is one hell of a thing, ain't it? That's cool, man. That's cool.
And I'm the one that told him to do.
Shane McNulty smile, man. That makes me happy as hell, bro.
We had to do Wallace. Yo, Marlo thought he had to do Kevin. But he didn't. That's what I'm saying.
I get it, bro. I get both ends.
Thought you said it was getting warmer, nigga. World going one way, people another, yo.
Man, hard lines right there. It's a cold world, and I thought you said it was getting warmer.
Bug, you seen your daddy?
Went to the store.
I can't believe this kid really put a hit out on his pops. This is a powerful shot right here. Goodness gracious. Look at the eyes, man. Look at the numbness to this. The anticipation.
What? Boys, you like fucking them? Man, I like pussy. All right? Booty.
Man, is that what happened? I was trying to figure out what happened. What was the reasoning? Oh, man.
Man gotta bust his nut, know what I'm saying?
I do.
That's crazy. So that's what he did to him. That's what he did to his kid. I was trying to figure it out, but I didn't want to judge right away, man, you know, because that's a deep thing. And now we know why Chris understood, because we this makes sense now. Damn! Oh, man! Oh, this is brilliant storytelling. This is storytelling. Not a word was said on both characters, and we found out what happened in their past. Oh my God, that is heartbreaking through violence, bro.
Damn, you didn't even wait to get the motherfucker in the house.
That is crazy. Wow. Wow. Oh, that dynamic right there is crazy. I didn't want to say anything because I wasn't sure. I didn't want to just make that judgment, but damn. So he did do that. That's crazy. No wonder he hated his pops, bro. I would too. That's insane, ain't it? All right, y'all. And we end off with season 4, episode 10, Misgivings. Man, oh man, that scene between Chris. Oh my goodness. So now we know a little bit about Chris, man. And we didn't even have to get an explanation. It was just shown, man. It was just shown. That's all we needed to know. That's all we needed to know from a few reactive shots. And we were able to get the whole picture. And that is a brilliant way of showcasing violence, you know, as a storytelling object. It's not just spectacle, right? You know, there's a storytelling element that comes through violence that can be heavily useful when it comes to showing your story. And I think that was a brilliant episode that highlighted that. Not to say that that hasn't happened in The Wire beforehand, but man, this is one of the more powerful moments where violence was such a storytelling moment within this episode. Damn. This was powerful. Guys, I don't want to, hold off for too long since the intro was pretty long, but, this is a brilliant episode as always. If you guys want to stay tuned, get 2 episodes per week, you guys know what to do. Check out the Patreon. But other than that, I hope that you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Stay healthy. Stay hydrated because we are just getting started.
Purple jacket, pocket full of weed. Everything that I should ever need. Grab some matches cause they give them free. Just like my time. Hair pulled back in the backseat.